Hi, welcome to another unboxing and review. This time it's for an oscillating tool. Um, this is for the brand Mellif, I think that's the way that you pronounce it, and it's just a bare oscillating tool. So you don't actually get any battery with this, right? So without further ado, so it just comes in a plain cardboard box. So you've got the instruction manual, a few blades accessories, and just the body of the tool. You don't actually get a battery with this. Now the compatible batteries are the Dewalt type batteries. I've got I'll show you the battery that I've got in a second. So tool wise, so you've got the speed controls there, the increase and decrease arrows. You've got the tool-free jaw release to insert the blades, and then you've got the on. It's a simple slider on-off switch. Mellif branded. It's a brushless body. Sorry, it's a brushless motor, and it's rated to for speeds anywhere between 6,000 and 20,000 oscillations per minute. So let's quickly put this on some scales, and I'll be able to tell you how much the body weighs. That's weighing in at 800 grams. So lengthwise, it's roughly 31 centimeters or thereabouts. So not the most compact tool, but certainly not the largest one. So you will need to take into consideration the space that you're working with, and remember you'll have to extend it by about that much to accommodate the battery pack as well. Right, so on to the actual tool. So you only get the tool body with this. You don't get a battery, so you have to either purchase a battery, or if you have a Dewalt battery. I've got a clone XR battery, which is rated at 5.5 amps. So this simply clips into the back there, and then you've got the on-off switch. So slide it forward to put it into the off position, and you get the speed control. And then you also get a light at the front, and slide that back to turn the tool off. You do get a couple of blades with it, but I think it's worth investing in a pack of blades, which I've done myself. Right, so I'm just going to unclip the battery and show you how to put the tool on. I always make sure that to unclip the battery, just in case you accidentally start the machine with while you're inserting or removing blades, and you don't really want to have your fingers anywhere near the blade when you know the motor starts. Right, so it's a toolless mechanism. So pull the lever forward 180 degrees from where it is, and that releases the jaws there. Turn that upside down, and the type of blades this takes are this kind of horseshoe cutout. So it's just a case of clipping that on the right way around, and this can be clipped in at a number of angles. So if you want to clip it in perpendicular to the body, in case you need to work at right angles, you can do, and you can also position it at 45 degrees and more traditionally that way. So it's a case of pushing the blade in and then pushing the lever back into that position, and that blade is nicely secured on. So that's now ready for reinsertion of the battery. And now that's ready to work with. So I'm just going to unclip the battery again, just from a safety point of view. As I said, you don't really want to have fingers or anything anywhere near that blade when the motor is activated, because that will cut through skin, bone, you name it, without breaking a sweat. So it's basically pull it forward again and pull it out. So that's the operation of the machine. As I said, you get two plunge cutters, and you also get a sanding disc attachment, which clips into the back of there, and it's basically a Velcro attachment. So you get a few sanding discs. You can probably purchase these relatively inexpensively if that's what you want to do. As I said, this only takes this kind of horseshoe cutout type of blades. If you have one of these are not compatible as is with this tool. I believe you can get some kind of adapter, but these are the wrong type of blades. What you need is one with a cutout, because this basically slides into the housing, whereas these type are meant to just clip onto the relevant part of the tool. So these are not compatible. These ones are. So I'm just going to demonstrate some wood cutting. I'm just going to chop that little bit off there. So I've got fairly coarse wood blade, so this is a fast cut blade. I'm just going to cut that as it is. I'm not going to score it or anything like that, because I'm not really using this for anything. So right, here goes. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate a quick plunge cut. I'm not going to cut right the way through the wood, but I'm going to give you an idea of what this tool is capable of. Now, for plunge cut, this is perfect, because there's very few other tools in your tool set which can do this, and do this with this level of accuracy. So, okay, here goes. So I'm going to try to attempt to start a hole somewhere in the middle of the wood. So typically you might want to cut out a square hole in the middle. So So I'm not going to cut all the way through because this is quite a thick piece of wood. If I had a piece of plywood, I'd be able to show you this a little bit better. But as you can see, you can cut very, very accurate shape. So something resembling a rectangle or a square there. So you can basically cut off bits in the middle in case you need to make cuts for sockets or something else similar. As I said, there's very few tools that will give you this level of accuracy because probably the only other tools that you'd probably try to use to make cuts like this would be probably a jigsaw. A jigsaw's quite tricky to get a straight plunge cut. The only other tool you might use is probably a circular saw, but you're going to have quite big scores either side of this. So if you're trying to keep this neat, then a circular saw probably isn't ideal. This will make, because of the way that this works, you can make a straight plunge cut and a very, very accurate plunge cut. Right, so the next blade I'm gonna demonstrate is a metal cutting blade. You might have something like a door strip which needs cutting down, so I'm gonna try to chop off at least some of that with this is a bimetal blade, and usually it's marked on the blades, as you can see there, what type of material this is for. Now this is a much finer blade than the wood one, because wood you basically want to clear the space of any sawdust. This one, if you're tempted to use this on wood, because of the fine tooth combination, you'd actually end up bogging the tool down a little bit, and it wouldn't be able to clear the sawdust away effectively. So this is a bimetal blade specifically designed for cutting metal. So okay. Okay, so that's a metal cutting blade, so I've managed to chop that off. It's a little bit untidy, as you can see there, because I'm not doing the cut properly, and I haven't really got the piece of metal secured down well enough. But that's done. Made quite a quick job of that. So that's a metal blade. Okay, so I'm going to use the same metal blade. This should be perfectly suitable for cutting plastic, such as pipes. Now, that's quite a thin blade there, and the pipe is actually quite wide. So typically, I'd use probably a wider blade than this, because yeah, as you're going to see, this is kind of going to want to skip from side to side and off the pipes. But let's have a go. Okay, so that's a cut through pipe. That's not perfectly straight because I haven't got the kind of right width of blade, and I haven't secured this pipe down, but that gives you an idea of the capability of this. Okay, so that's a couple of blades and a few different uses on some different materials. I think that kind of gives you an idea what this tool is capable of, with a bit of practice and with a bit of uh, preparation. You can make some very tidy cuts, and as I say, this tool is capable of making cuts that many other tools struggle to kind of make with the accuracy and the ease. The 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 fact that this can make plunge cuts in place really is a game changer. It's just unfortunate I didn't get one of these tools sooner. It really is that useful for making plunge cuts. I needed a hatch made on a boiler cabinet, sort of, and a little hatch to access the controls without opening the cabinet. And this tool came in uh, handy to make those cuts. Okay, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and if you like the videos, thumbs up please. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.